Well, I think it's about time I did an update on the Land Rover. So I've just gloss blacked the rear of the rear bumper, chassis bumper. Got new windows, new door tops, new wing mirrors. Although I'm not happy with them, they are starting to degrade after just a month of being on the car. But there's a bit of paint to sort that out. Seems to be on both brackets, not on the stems or the mirror, but the brackets themselves. And I've took off the spotlights that were there on the front there. They didn't last 5 minutes neither. So I've got some big sibbies, and I'm going to buy the A-bar, as they call it, that goes there, and just hang them there. Two big sibbies, 8-inch ones. I've done a bit of body work as well. That wing's not looking too bad now. This one's the worst one on this side. I think I might just get another wing, or I think I'm beyond trying to knock that one around. Now it's stretched way too far. It's got a big stretch there. And it did have a big cave in, and obviously it's got a big chunk of filler in that corner piece there. So I think I'm just going to try and get a second-hand wing for that. We have done work on the inside. Obviously I've still got the new seats in. They seem to be standing up reasonably well, albeit this one keeps losing its trim at the front there. There you go. That's absolute rubbish, aren't they, really? They are. Well, I can stick that back on. Yeah, I wouldn't advise anybody to spend the £200 on these. They're not really worth it, to be honest. And they seem to have, I don't know, the foam's moving or whatever. There's now a ridge there. Obviously the foam's, you know what, they are rubbish. I just wish I hadn't bought them. Brit part. That's what they are, Brit part. But they're clean and they're not ripped. I've recovered this corner dash windscreen wiper motor cover. Recovered that in vinyl yesterday. And I've done the top dash in vinyl yesterday. I mean, it's not perfect. There's a couple of you can tell that the foam underneath wasn't particularly good, but I did what I could with it. And that's all you can do, is make do and mend at the end of the day. With these, you're not going to fork out hundreds and hundreds of pounds that people, want silly money to replace these things with aftermarket ones. and they're never as good as the originals, so you might as well make the original look as good as you can. Yeah, so I haven't done the lower part, so I'm not yet worked out what I'm going to do with that yet. I've got a plastic pod coming for this stereo, which I may move to underneath, or I'll do something with it anyway, just to hide all the wiring at the back here. That needs to be sprayed, painted black. I don't think that's factory, so I may even get rid of it and see what's going on down there with the pipe. You can probably get a new piece of pipe and get rid of that. But she's looking cleaner. Yeah, I just got a cigarette lighter hole there and a switch hole there. And we've got the dash out because I've bought a new used binnacle, because mine was all busted on that corner there where somebody had tried to prise it out of the dash and steal stuff out of the car. No doubt over the years it's been held up in a bush. So we've got one of them come in. I've cleaned all the clocks, stripped them down and cleaned all the clocks out. They look pretty good now. Steering wheel's down there to go on, and yeah, and here's another cheap rubbish part that you could buy if you want to. This is the second one I've bought, and we have a crack again. The frame is so flimsy and the glass is so thin that when you try to adjust it, it just cracks the glass. Yeah, you can see it there, one crack all the way through it. That's no bloody good now. That's the second one that they've sent me a replacement. The first one arrived and it was broken in the box before I even got it out, and that one's broke on me the other day whilst I was out in the truck, and I didn't even realise it until I got home. And obviously we've got the Defender door seals all fitted and looking nice. But the paint keeps coming off onto it. It's that bloody silly green paint that somebody daubed all over it. It keeps coming off the frames onto it. Well, at least you know it's catching the rubber and sealing. But yeah, they look good. We put some sound deadening on the doors. It's a massive improvement, it is, to the loud bong you get when you close the doors. Put some on the roof too.